Hi, I'm Miriam. I love helping battle-weary women heal deep wounds, reclaim their personal power, and unlock God-given destiny. Look at this. Sitting, watching this beautiful garden, enjoying an incredible time. There's Cole doing his reading. Very restful, very relaxing. Here in this very beautiful, peaceful setting, gives so much opportunity to connect with your heart, connect with your feelings, connect with what's going on. And I've been reading some powerful stuff, and I just want to share this because it gives so much context to what I feel is an incredibly significant and powerful piece of our life, and that's the emotions. This comes from The Cry of the Soul by Dan Allender and Temper Longman, a book that's really worth reading. And it says this: ignoring our emotions is turning our back on reality. Take a breath. Wow. Listening to our emotions ushers us into reality, and reality is where we meet God. Emotions are the language of the soul. They are the cry that gives the heart a voice. However, we often turn a deaf ear through emotional denial, distortion, or disengagement. We strain out anything disturbing in order to gain tenuous control of our inner world. We are frightened and ashamed of what leaks into our consciousness. In neglecting our intense emotions, we are false to ourselves and lose a wonderful opportunity to know God. We forget that change comes through brutal honesty and vulnerability before God. There is so much to think about and ponder in those words. Disconnecting from our emotions is like disconnecting from reality. And I know that's so true for me, that over the years when difficult feelings have come up and I haven't known what to do and how to process them, the easiest option has just been suppress them, push them down, ignore them, deny them. And while that might work for a while, what I found is in my 40s, stuff came up. I could no longer keep pushing and suppressing those emotions down. For me, I call it the unraveling. It was a very difficult time in my life where it felt like so much was unraveling for me. I was a mother of 5, homeschooling my children, busy husband. We were relocating to a new city. There was so much going on in those times. And we were having to make adjustments at a rate of knots. So actually sitting and connecting with my emotions didn't even seem like an option. Now, 15 years later, I do things very different. I know those emotions are signals, they're signs. They're powerful things that are trying to get my attention. They're trying to speak to me and help me to connect with some truth, with some reality that I need to face. And what I've learned is if I don't face that, if I don't listen to that heart voice, because that's what the emotions are coming from, our heart, right? If I don't listen to that, then I actually do so, by not listening, I actually do so to my disadvantage. I stop myself from connecting with some powerful information that can actually help me and can actually unpack a whole lot of what I need to know or see or understand about my life. The truth is, none of us have got it all together. None of us have got this incredible insight, knowledge about who we are and what we're doing, that we don't need to connect with these emotions, that we can keep packing them down. Emotions are an absolutely powerful, important piece of your life. Why should you listen to them? Because if you don't, you're disconnecting yourself from your heart and from a powerful piece of your reality. Now, living disconnected down the line is going to be like a train track. If it's not connected, you're going to derail. And for me, that's why I call it the unraveling, because I unraveled, I derailed, because I did not know how to connect to my emotions. Turn a deaf ear through emotional denial, distortion, or disengagement, just because we think we can get control in some way if we ignore them. Does that sound stupid to you? It sounds stupid to me, but the reality is that's what I did. And I know that the many women I work with have done the same. And this is not to shame or disgrace us or anyone. It's just no one taught us. I wasn't taught at home growing up. I wasn't taught at school. I didn't learn these things anywhere except, in the battle of life. And for me, that's why I love to help battle-weary women, because I was one of them, to unpack emotions, to start to really connect emotionally at a deep level. So why should you listen to your emotions? Because you want to live in the real world. You want to live in reality. That's where real life is happening. You don't want to live in this disconnected space and place that ends up just robbing you of every joy and moment of life. I know that, because I know that is my hunger, and it was my hunger and still is my hunger for me and for women that I work with today. If your emotions are raging through you like a train wreck and you're trying to push them down and stop them, you're doing that because you just don't know what to do with them. So jump into some process, jump into a place where emotional health and emotional connectedness is celebrated, validated, and supported. And that's what I do through Redemption Mummas and the emo work, the emotional heart healing work that I'm doing. I've learnt that emotions are powerful signals and sending us messages, and when we disconnect, we're missing some vital clues, some vital words and insights that our heart is trying to give us. So the choice is overthink, use the intellect, disconnect from the heart, or connect with the heart, listen and give it a voice so that it can speak and tell you what you need to hear. If you're ready to take action and do a journey like this, join me in the 5 steps to emotional heart healing. It'll give you some insight. It'll help you to walk through. It's a 6-week process. And after the 6 weeks, you can jump in and join me in a monthly program that will facilitate and really support you in powerful ways through a journal that you can work through day by day to stay consistent, and also have a community of women that you can plug into for accountability, for support, for encouragement, to be cheered on and to be a cheerleader as well. All the links are in the description below, but I'm going to challenge you. Don't shut the heart voice down anymore. Don't ignore your emotions anymore. Take action, give them a voice, get that process happening, and start working on a powerful way that you can stay connected to your reality, your world, your joy, your life, your hope. Does it sound worthwhile? It totally is. I'm challenging you. Jump in, get started. Take care.